Hello students, welcome to our first coding lesson. For today's lesson we're going to be using the website code.org, code.org. Go ahead and enter in that website and go here to the main screen and we'll begin our course. Once you've gone to the main code.org screen, you're going to want to click on the Learn link in the top left corner. Today we're going to go down to grades K to 5, click on the silver Learn More button. We're going to be starting with course C. And we're going to go down to activity 4, which is programming with Angry Birds. We're going to click on the number 1, which will take us to our intro video. Let's watch the video for an introduction to programming with blocks.
Today, we're going to learn to program using a drag-and-drop language called Blockly. Blockly uses colorful instructions called blocks to build programs that you can use to solve puzzles. Under the hood, you're still creating code. Each puzzle you'll solve with the code is split into 4 main parts. On the left is the play area, where your program will run. In the center, you will see the toolbox area that holds all the blocks that you will need for each puzzle. To the right is your workspace, where you will drag blocks to build your program. Finally, above the workspace, you will see the specific instructions for each puzzle. Don't worry if you accidentally drag out a block that you don't need. If you have an extra block, simply drag it back into the toolbox to put it away. After you hit run, you can always hit the reset button to get your character back to the start so you can try again.
Let's go ahead and click on the orange Continue button and let's begin coding. Here in our instructions it says for this puzzle, we need to drag all the blocks together and click Run. We have 2 move forward blocks that we see over in our workspace. Using our mouse or our finger, let's click on them and connect them to the orange When Run button. Our bird needs to go 2 blocks to get to the pig. Let's run our program. Good job. Let's click on our orange Continue block and move on to puzzle 3. Here our instructions say, drag an extra move forward block out of the toolbox to finish our code. Our Angry Bird must go 3 blocks to get to the pig. We'll click our 2 move forwards and bring over a 3rd one. Let's run our program. Great job. Let's click on our orange Continue block and move on to puzzle 4. Here our instructions tell us that there is 1 extra block that's going to cause the bird to crash. We need to throw it away and drag it back to the toolbox. When we look at our code, we see all of our different connected instructions. Our bird must go across and up. Let's use our step to see if we can figure out which block is not working. We can see from our second block that the move forward command is the one we need to move. Put it in the trash, reconnect your code, and now we'll hit reset and run. Great job, guys. You're getting the hang of it. Let's move on to puzzle 5. Here we need to trace the path and lead our Angry Bird to the pig. First, we're going to bring over a move forward block. From here, we need to rotate our bird to the right. We're going to bring over another move forward block. We'll hit reset and run. You can see our coding is getting closer. To finish our program, we're going to bring over a turn left and another move forward. Hit reset and run. Great job. Hit continue, move to puzzle 6. Here we see our bird needs to go up and to the left to get to our pig. Let's count our blocks to see how many commands we need. First, we'll bring over 2 move forwards and a turn left. Then we're going to bring over 2 more move forwards. This should allow our bird to follow the path that we need. Keep up the good work. Let's move on to puzzle 7. Here in puzzle 7, we have to get our angry bird to the pig. We're going to click on our light bulb and get a hint. It tells us there are 2 ways to solve this puzzle. We can use the path above, or we can use the path below. We're going to use the path above. First, we're going to bring over a turn left and a move forward for the first part of our path. The turn left rotates the bird's body and the move forward. From here, we know that we need to turn our bird to the right, and we're going to count our move forwards. Here, we need to bring 3 over to our code. Now we're going to hit reset and run. You can see our bird's going left, forward, right, and 3 forwards. To finish our puzzle, we're going to bring over another turn right and another move forward. That should give us the finishing part of our coding path. Great job, guys. That was a tricky one. Let's hit continue and go to puzzle 8. Now we're ready for our first challenge puzzle. These are designed to stretch your brain. Let's see how we do. In this challenge, it says, this code has a lot of bugs. We're going to need to remove some blocks and add others. We can use our run and our step buttons to go through the code. You can see right now, we found our first bug. If we were to hit move forward again, we'd run into the TNT. Let's get rid of it. Now when we run our code, you can see that our code so far is working. Now as we go through our final move forwards, we're getting close to the end of our path. You can see as we get to the dead end, we've got 1 more move forward. We're going to have to get rid of that and bring over a turn right. This will allow our bird to turn for the final leg of the path. So we found 2 bugs. Let's see if our code works. First challenge complete. If you were able to get the code right through your first time through it, you're doing an awesome job. Here in puzzle 9, our bird will have to go forward, up, and to the right. Let's see if we can figure out our code. Now as we count our move forwards, you should have counted 4. For the final part of our path, our bird will need to turn to the right and move forward one more time. Check your code and hit run. Let's hit our continue block, and we're going to move to puzzle 10. 2 more, let's finish strong. Here we have a multiple choice question. It says, read through the code below very carefully. What will happen when we click run? You can see our code is 2 turn lefts, a move forward, another turn left, and 3 move forwards. See if you can figure out what will happen. We chose option B. You can see the 2 turn lefts and the move forward get our pig on the right path, and our 3 move forwards get our bird to the pig. One more puzzle. Here our instructions say, sneak up on the pig any way you want. We have a pretty open workspace. Let's see if we can figure out a way to get our bird to the pig. You can see our path that we've decided we're going to start with 3 move forwards. One thing that we can do, instead of bringing 3 move forwards on, is use a repeat. Repeats are something we'll use in many coding exercises going forward. What it allows us to do is it allows us to put one command inside of a repeat, and it will do that command however many times we define. Here in our repeat, it says repeat 3 times, move forward. When we hit run, our pig should move forward 3 times. From here, we can turn our bird to the right. And if we count the move forwards, we have to go 1, 2, 3 more. Let's see if another repeat will work. When we hit run, you can see our bird is moving forward 3 times, turning right, and then doing the other repeat 3 times moving forward. From here, to get to the pig, we're going to have to turn our bird to the left, and we're going to do one more repeat of 3 times moving forward. We're going to hit reset and run. Our pig goes forward, turns right, forward 3 times again, left and forward 3 times. Congratulations! We've completed programming with Angry Birds. This finishes our first coding lesson. In tomorrow's lesson, we'll do the next activity in Course C. Please feel free to go back and redo the puzzles on your own, using our video lesson as a reference point for when you get stuck. We thank you for following along today. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep coding!